Boss, we've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Good dog.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Mission
Boss,
list updated.
we've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
2 engineers are being held in the observation post southwest of Mgumba Industrial Zone. Boss, your mission is to rescue them. The targets are civilians, 1 male, 1 female. They were dispatched to the area by an international health organization, but disappeared shortly after. Extract the 2 targets and help them escape the country.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Rescue the 2 prisoners being held in a guard post to the southwest of Mgumba Industrial Zone. The targets are civilians, 1 male, 1 female. Apparently, they're specialists sent out there to investigate infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at Zoya. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Be careful down there, boss.
Development complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Sun will rise momentarily.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please select a mission.
You gotta extract him.
Guard post captured. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post. Watch
Caution,
yourself.
rain approaching. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Supplies requested.
Good. Good dog.
Supply drop complete. have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Check her face. See if she's a target.
Chef, dus jullie doen je. Bedrijven gewaar. Gaan op gereedheid. Oor.
CFD, begrijp. Besmet die omgeven. Uit.
Chef, de Zulu 7. Zijn personier gevonden en beveiligd. Stuur instructie. Oor.
CFD, begrijp. Staan vast. Ik wacht voor verdere bevelen. Uit.
Weather will clear shortly.
Chef, de Zulu 6. Bedreigen in het gebied. Moet versterkt securiteit. Oor.
CFD, begrijp. Moet securiteit verslachting. Uit.
Chef, dat is...
The map has been updated.
You need to help her.
Chef, de Zulu 6. Iets vreemd aan de gang. We moeten ons voorgaan. Oor.
CFD, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en weerswakker. Uit.
slaaf aan die prisonier soos per handleiding. Herhaal, maak ons slaaf aan die prisonier. Oor. Zulu 7, 1-4. Raak ons slaaf aan die prisonier soos per instruksie. Oor. Zeker, de Zulu 2.
Prisoner has died.
Respect die omgeving. Uit.
The target's dead. Mission failed.
Your objective is to rescue the 2 targets. Counting on you, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Take a good look at his face. That could be the target.
Delta 6. Je moet de weg om het uit te checken. Stuur instructie. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en wees wakker. Uit.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
CP, de Zulu 10. Iets je moeite waard om uit te checken. Stuur bevel. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en wees wakker. Uit. CP, de Zulu 7. Ons hebben die prisonier gevonden en beveiligd. Stuur instructie. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Staan vast. En wacht voor verdere bevelen. Uit. CP, de Zulu 6. Iets vreemd aan die gang. We moeten ons voorgaan. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en wees wakker. Uit. CP, de Zulu 10. Iets je moeite waard om uit te checken. Stuur bevel. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en wees wakker. Uit.
Weather will clear shortly.
CP, de Zulu 10. Tekens van vijandige activiteit. Verskerp securiteit. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Hij is
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to see past enemies.
Boss, what happened? boss!
Your objective is to rescue the two targets. Counting on you, boss.
The map has been updated.
You need to help her.
Civilist Alpha 2. Ik het iets die moeite waard hier. Hoe moet ons voortgaan? Over. Er is geen meer begrijp. Scan security en weer vakken. Uit.
Help me!
Why? You've come to rescue me. I was asked to show that man around here. Dangerous work. I hated every second.
Good. That's the target extracted. Now extract the remaining target. Amazing, boss. Getting both prisoners out in that situation.
Mission
Great
info
work.
has been
Now
updated.
exfiltrate.
Please select support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Sir-Pierre, de Suisse is. De gevangene wordt bemest. Lijkt alsof hij ontsnapt is. Waar? Er is geen meer begrijp. We gaan het zoektocht. Zo gauw als mogelijk. Uit.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
He's coming too. Roger that.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Alles is spanning. Er zit hier. Focus alles uur op die vijand helikopter.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Shortly. Exfiltrated
Right.
Hudson.
You're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, we placed the two targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been behind the curtains at Ngumba. They examine the patients there nearly every day. They told us the patients were being made to listen to voices on tape. But the male target added something interesting. He said he doesn't know what was on the tapes because there was no English version. Of all the voices that were shoved down those people's throats, English was one of them.
Boss, staying on the battlefield that long will have a negative impact on your health. Why not head back to Mother Base for a shower once in a while?
The boss is back. Let's go refuel and load up on artillery.
We're good to go, Chief.
What's the matter?
Stop this! Now!
What the fuck, you freak?
Give me a hand!
Hold her still. Dismissed.
Payback for how they treated her?
Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tight security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa.
Boss,
The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
For that, boss.
How about expanding the base, huh, boss?
Commencing platform construction.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing.
This is
The
Pequod.
test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
development project has been added.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a
Please
genetic
select
test all the
mission.
same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
Boss, this contract comes from the Mgsv rebel militants. That's right. That general's fighters. Recently, one of their child soldier platoons staged an insurrection and split from the main group. Thing is, they took a hostage with them. The general's brother. His number 2. The contract is to extract both that prisoner and the leader of the renegade platoon. The message reads, "I love my brother. You must bring him back to me alive." It also says this about the leader of the child soldiers. He is an excellent soldier. I want to persuade him to rejoin the ranks of the righteous. Sounds a little too forgiving for the man who ordered those kids dead at the mine. I wonder what kind of persuasion the general has in store. With that in mind, here are your objectives. First, rescue and return the general's number 2 as requested. Second, extract the renegade leader, and we'll keep him at Mother Base. In other words, extract both targets out of the region.
Deploying.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mgsv militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Is that him?
Analysis
Take a
complete.
good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
You have arrived at your destination.
Here he is, the
The map has been
commander.
updated.
Extract him.
Swal beta mona impila bambuta.
You have arrived at your destination.
Another group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, now you just need to extract the General's number 2.
Marker placed. Support helicopter has arrived.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Caution, rain approaching.
That's the target prisoner. Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Bangi ya General ya Bakala. Ilumbu, Mosi, Tata ya Bankaka, na Mono.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested.
Bantu ya Buta, ya Mbele, Etikaka Mosi, Beto Nyoso, Ibampangi, Atampidina, ya Ikentangu, ya Kubutuka Diaka, Mgv, Enga, Ekilo, Amasa, Lambi,
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop.
Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Select unit. Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you
Select
specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the
Staff
infection?
has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the
Select
infection?
unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's
Select
causing the
unit.
infection?
Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll quarantine
unit.
the staff you specified. Did you
Staff
figure out what's
has been
causing the infection?
quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
Quarantine the
unit.
staff you specified.
Staff has been
Did you figure out what's
quarantined.
causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff assigned.
Did you figure out what's
Select
causing
unit.
the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you
Staff
specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's
Select
causing the
unit.
infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out
Select
what's causing
unit.
the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you
Staff
specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out
Select
what's
unit.
causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you
has been
figure out what's
quarantined.
causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the
Staff
staff you
has been
specified.
quarantined.
Did you figure out
Select
what's
unit.
causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined.
All
Select
right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you
Staff
specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the
Staff has
staff you
been
specified.
quarantined. Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you figure
unit.
out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you
Staff has
specified.
been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's
Select
causing
unit.
the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Please select a heading to Mother Base.
Boss, a new job's come in.
Mgsv, tata na mono, intangu yandi ivandaka ke sala namin.
Geke salaka, tata nange mingi.
Eli lolu la mono, muzo laka vekutuba.
Gizina nge bingi laka mono. Kisina, biggie like a mono?
Hey, Tepe, Eli, what's the matter? Fighting will get you nowhere, Eli. Cut it out, kid. That ain't a toy. Eli.
Don't call me that! I'm not a kid. You hear me?
Enough. On the battlefield, they use one another's nom de guerre. But here, we insist they use their real names. Well, that hasn't sat too well with Eli. Or should I say, Unyoka ya Mbempe. He thinks his boys are letting us grown-ups walk all over him.